All right. So what led you to make the decision today?
So first, I kind of had him set in my mind yesterday. What basically like made me decide my decision was basically watching practice, watching how Coach Odell was working with the guys, and then Coach Norvell. He's just a good man. He's just a good man. Him and Coach Higgins, they've both been like really the two main guys I've been talking to, and everything that they've said to me over the phone when I got here, it was the same exact thing. It wasn't like they were acting one way on the phone, they're a different way when I got on campus. So that was the biggest thing for me. I definitely would want to be coached by Odell, Coach Higgins, because he's just not the person to just like give me all the good things I'm good at and not tell me anything I'm bad at. He pointed out my areas I need to work in. That's what I'm going to start working on as soon as I get back. So it's just a real big thing for me. So that's just it.
So you put out a top list,
Right?
changed it, and added Florida State to it. So did everything kind of just happen quickly for you with FSU, or how did it all come about?
So that list, I had actually changed it like the day I dropped my first one.
Yeah.
I changed it like literally the first day after. What ended up happening was it was just a lot of commotion still from me dropping the list the first time. So I just let that die down, and then I just came out with it. So like I already knew, like some people already knew, and it was like a lot of commotion because some reporters already knew that I had the top 5 than others. So I went to make a new one just for clarification, and that was pretty much it.
Coach Higgins got on the phone with you immediately, though,
Yes,
at that
sir.
point, right?
Yes,
What
sir.
was it like about them being so adamant with you that they were interested, they wanted you, they value you?
It was just, it was just basically just knowing that even though, like, I had already put my top 5 out, that they were still adamant about me. They just wanted me there, and they were like, if I get on campus, that it would be a total game changer, which it was. So I would definitely say he was right again. So clearly, it was all just God's timing. So that's just the main thing.
KJ, tell me about the reaction from the coaching staff when you told them. Did they have an idea that you were going to commit, or were they surprised?
They were all surprised. So I was talking to all my parents about it last night after we got after we got back to the hotel from the visit.
Right.
I just kept asking them all day, how do you guys feel about it? How do you guys feel about it? And they kind of knew that this is probably what I was going to do, just because I'm not that much of a talker. So if I was still talking about it like a day after and still continuing to talk about it, then that showed them that this is probably the place I want to be at. And once like my parents were all and my whole family, like they were all good about it, that was the deciding factor for me, because of course it's gonna be hard being away from your family. And once I saw that they'll be fine about it, that was just basically the deciding factor for me.
What the coaches do when you told them?
Coach Novell almost threw me out my chair. Coach Higgins, he kind of already knew, because just our relationship is just like that. Coach Kenyatta Watson, he knew, because just he was my tour guide, and just him being a father with a son that went through the recruiting process, he just gave me all the ins and outs about it, and like he didn't sugarcoat anything. Like he just talked to me like it was just like I was just a regular person. We just talked about it, and that's another reason why I decided to come to FSU.
Did you come in thinking you could commit?
I didn't, but like it was 50-50. I always, when I go visit what was my top 5 schools, I always go in 50-50 thinking about committing and not committing, because each school had their things that made me want to commit. But this just today's visit and just overall, like just all the conversations I've been having, it felt like the right time to commit.
Well, was it one thing, or what was it that made you decide on FSU? Because you talked about last night, you were talking with the family, saying it today. What was it?
I'll definitely say that like the private conversation I had with Coach Norvell and Coach Higgins, and him breaking down my film like in depth, that was like one of the main factors. And then like practice today was the confirmation, and just being able to like Florida State is one of the only schools that actually have brought like the doctors, like because I want to major in sports science or kinesiology. They were one of the only schools to bring out their doctor to actually talk about me, and he promised my parents that if I come here that he would take me under his wing. So once I made a promise to my family that I'm gonna take him for his word, and just knowing that him and Coach Odell have both been around for a while, and like everybody on staff, they've just all been around for a while. That was another deciding factor. Like people maybe played here, and like they're coming back years later, and like you can just tell that that's like a family thing.
Is your recruitment done, or you still gonna do visits? Or?
My recruitment shut down. Yes, sir.
You're not taking any other visits this month?
No, sir.
You gonna get back here? And if so, do you know when?
I will. I don't know when, but I will get back here. Yes, sir.
What was it about practice that kind of won you over?
So definitely just the intensity that they played with, practiced with, especially like the speed. So thank you. Just the speed that everything was, and just the intensity from Coach Odell practicing. That was just a big thing for me. Like the way he coaches, I just want to be coached hard, and that was it.